take a look at this delicious lemon pound cake that was inspired by the recipe that I saw in Keto Certs. So good. So if you guys want to try your hand at it as well, these are all the ingredients that you will need. So go ahead and pre-measure everything and let's bake together. So let's start by juicing these lemons. So the recipe calls for half a cup of lemon juice, and that is approximately 4 medium-sized lemons. And I tell you guys, after making this cake and it coming out so delicious, I invested in a lemon juicer. I kid you not, guys, this was a lot of work juicing these lemons. So my, I think, $12 investment of a lemon juicer that I found on Amazon is worth every penny. So we finally got down to the end and we now have our half cup of lemon juice. And everything after this point was easy breezy. Zest some lemon. And I needed 2 teaspoons of this. Okay, now for the dry ingredients. 3½ cups of almond flour. 1/4 cup coconut flour, 1 tablespoon baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Combine all of these ingredients and then set this aside. Next, for the wet ingredients. I'm going to start with 1/2 cup of softened butter, add to that 3/4 cup of granulated sweetener, and I use erythritol. Blend those two together until well combined. To that, we're going to add 4 room temperature eggs, one at a time. And continue blending until all the eggs are well incorporated into the butter and the sugar. Now we're going to add half of the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. Blend until everything is well incorporated. Next, add in the half a cup of the fresh lemon juice, 1/3 cup of water, followed by the zest of the lemon, 2 teaspoons. Blend those into the batter. Okay, this is now ready to incorporate the remaining dry ingredients. Continue blending until all the ingredients are well combined. Okay, we're going to give it a mix just to make sure that everything is well incorporated. That looks good. Now the recipe calls for a 9x5 loaf pan, but I didn't have that available at the time, so I am using these smaller loaf pans that I got from the Dollar Tree. But I still prep them the same, line them with some parchment paper, and then I spread the batter evenly between the 2 containers. Okay, the batter has been divided between the 2 baking pans, just spreading it out evenly. Now these are ready for the oven. Bake in a 325-degree oven for 50 to 60 minutes. And while those are baking, you can make a glaze, or you can also make this cream cheese glaze. You guys, this stuff turned out so delicious. So I started with 2 ounces of softened cream cheese, followed by 2 tablespoons of powdered sweetener, mix those well together. To that, I am adding some fresh squeezed lemon juice, between 2 and 3 teaspoons, depending upon how lemony you want your glaze. Combine that in as well. And next we're going to add about 3 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. And keep mixing this until everything is well incorporated. And if you need to add more whipping cream to get this glaze to be the consistency that you want it to be, then do exactly that. This is looking good. Exactly the consistency that I was looking for. And I'm just pouring this into a little serving bowl. And this glaze is smooth, creamy, lemony, and so delicious. Look at that, you guys. So good. Now look at these lemon pound cakes just out of the oven, and I am going to let them cool for about half an hour. And then it's time to serve. Look at this cake, you guys. Light, moist, lemony, and oh so delicious. And you can eat it just like this, or you can do the extra just like I did and add some of this lemon cream cheese topping. So delicious. Happy baking, you guys, and bon appetit.